Hi, Beverly Monical here, and welcome to my new video blog. And I'm so excited today to have one of my new business partners, and he's all the way from the UK. So ladies, get ready for this amazing accent because I just love it. His name is Steve Mitchell. Welcome, Steve.
Hi, Beverly. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to meet with me online because, guys, he's all the way over in the UK, and I'm in Florida in the USA, so this is really neat the way we can have a conversation like this these days using video. But
It's also, you're enjoying the sunshine and we're enjoying UK weather as well. So,
Well, I want everybody to get to know you, Steve, like I've gotten to know you. So I'd like for you to just tell our viewers here a little bit about your background, because you used to be in the regular job and then you switched over to network marketing. So if you could just give us within 3 or 4 minutes about your background, how you got started into the network marketing business.
I'm very happy to, Beverly, and it's interesting because I probably arrived at network marketing, relationship marketing, very much like an awful lot of people did. I had I suppose not a conventional job, but I was conventionally self-employed. I had a small chain of pizza and pasta restaurants. We made a lot of money, in fairness. We had that business for about 9 years. For about 7 of them, we made an awful lot of money and had a great lifestyle and everything else. But the last 2 years, it didn't go to plan. I blame nobody but myself. It was things changed and I didn't change fast enough, and the bottom line of it, we lost the whole business. I had lost houses, I had lovely cars being towed off up the road and whatever, and it wasn't a great time in my life. People say, oh, you'll bounce back, it's character building stuff, but in fairness, it wasn't. It was very, very stressful. I wasn't much of a father, I certainly wasn't much of a husband. I was so in deep trying to save this business. Anyway, the bottom line was it all disappeared around me, and quite ironically, how interesting, isn't it, how one door opens and closes and another one opens and closes. Well, what happened was a good friend of mine just at that time said, do you want to take a look at a business? It's a great way you can work from home, and it's called network marketing. Well, truthfully, Beverly, I probably couldn't even spell network marketing. I'd never even heard of it. And I was probably the one person on the planet that had not even known this business was going on. But a very good friend I care a lot about, still a good friend now, showed it to me. I didn't really understand it, but I got very excited with it, had no money whatsoever. And my lovely, lovely sister lent me a little bit of money to get going. And that was 21 years ago.
Wow.
And that's really my introduction and got me into network marketing.
Well, that's so how many have you just been with one network marketing company, or have you been with more than one?
No, in fairness, because the way I treat network marketing now, we got going and basically got started in it, and I didn't have any experience, as you can imagine. A pizza man, I mean, I could make a pepperoni pizza, but that was pretty much it. But I did have a couple of things that were really, I think, probably helped me in the early days. One was desire. I was desperate to get back the lifestyle we had. I wanted to take the stress out of my life, give my family back the lifestyle we used to have. And I was very committed. When I said I was going to do something, I'd do it. And that's kind of what I brought to the table. So no experience, but desire and commitment. But ever since then, I've always treated relationship marketing very much as a profession, really. To me, it is a professional, it's a career. Yeah. Now, in truth, in 21 years, like any career, I've made some career decisions. I've made some business decisions. Some of those, unfortunately, because of companies perhaps making the wrong management decisions and their direction has perhaps not been congruent with what I wanted. Sometimes the company, quite honestly, just wasn't growing as fast as I wanted to grow. Mm. And so I have been with probably 4 or 5 companies over the last 20 odd years. But I'm pleased to say I've had good success and enjoyed my time and made some amazing relationships along the way.
So why do you feel you've had such success in network marketing? What have you done that's worked really well for you?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, we've built, I'm going to be honest, I was not one of these. A lot of people come into network marketing and go, oh, I was a Star Trek commander by Thursday or something crazy, and they made millions of dollars in their second week. That was not Steve Mitchell. I joined network marketing. I did all the jumping up and down as everybody else was doing, and everybody else seemed to be waving a check, and I wasn't. And it probably took me genuinely about 18 months to break $1,000 a month. It really did. And bear in mind, I arrived with no money. So this was a really key time for me, and I was desperate to make it work. And I think really the pivotal point was I came in with all these thoughts about how you run a business. And it was arrogance, quite honestly, because I was of the opinion I'd run a business myself for 9 years. So what could anyone teach me? Well, firstly, my business didn't end up very successfully, so there's a lot I could have learned. But secondly, network marketing isn't about what I bring with all this preconceived ideas how you do it. What it's about is following a system, finding out from people that are proving and have a way to make it work, and listening to them. And I suppose really the pivotal point in my sort of career in networking was about 18 months in. My sponsor said, well, I said, listen, it's not working. I'm not making any money and I'm starving to death. And, what can I do? And he said, Steve, you're not actually doing anything wrong. You're just not doing enough of the things that are right. And with that in mind, I took that on board, and I basically dropped everything, Beverly, absolutely everything I was doing. Went back, listened to what was the upline support, copied and copied, and I was a shadow. I just did everything they said. And frankly, my business turned around, and I've built 5 networks over 10,000. I've built a couple of networks over 40,000.
Wow.
I built one network over 70,000, and we've made over $3.2 million. And so it does work if you follow the system, really.
That's true. Now I'm gonna kind of switch gears a little bit, because we are in the same company now. We're with the company Talk Fusion, and which is video marketing, which, as most of you that are watching this know, I love video. So, Steve, how long first of all, what attracted you to Talk Fusion to begin with?
That's basically it's a 30-second story. I was actually shown Talk Fusion, Beverly, way back when it first launched. This would be 4 years or so ago. But I was already fairly entrenched in just starting out with a new company, and there was no sinister reason. The timing was just wrong for me. It was simply that. I got to know Bob Reiner, the owner of the company, and we've been friends for many, many years over that. But I just didn't get on and build it. And so I was one of the original 12 people that got involved with Talk Fusion, but I can't take any glory for anything because I didn't do anything. So, so I introduced a couple of people, but nothing really of any worth at all. And I went on and built my other business. And then last summer, my other business was basically, they were not opening into Europe, which is where primarily most of my contacts are. They weren't really opening the European markets. So I was desperately trying to figure out how I could grow a global business with this other company. And I just thought, video communications, I need these tools. And I did a lot of due diligence. I went out and looked at a lot of companies, and I kept coming back to Talk Fusion. And anyway, ultimately, cutting it all short, I contacted Bob Reiner again. I said, listen, Bob, I'm only interested in the products. I've checked out your products. They are awesome. They really are. And they're the products I need to build my company X with. Yeah. And he said, Steve, are you aware of what's going on with Talk Fusion? And I said, no, Bob, you're not listening. I just want the products. I really like this. And he said, okay, well then, and he just gave me some facts and figures. And I sort of pretended, Beverly, I knew what was going on. Well, I got off the phone. I thought, I've got to take another look at Talk Fusion. And that's really how it came about. About Christmas time, I spoke with Yvette, my wife, and we talked about it long and hard. And I was making $16,000 a month already with my other company. Mm-hmm. And I made as I say, I made a career decision that I just couldn't ignore what was going on with Talk Fusion, and really so many people now are just creating huge momentum with this business. Yes. And without question, video and video communications is the flavor of the moment. And I see that not just for another year, 2 years or 3 years. I just see it getting bigger and growing faster. So I walked away from the other company, took a big decision, gave up that income, and focused literally from January, focused 100% on Talk Fusion.
Well, I know I'm excited that you actually are someone I can work with, because you have amazing trainings, an amazing website that I use to share with people all the time. But, the fact that video, to what we're doing now, yes, guys, you're probably thinking, why aren't you using Talk Fusion to do this? Well, Talk Fusion is going to come up with something similar to this very soon, but right now this is a great way to do interviews. This is the reason I'm using this tool. But Talk Fusion it's just got the leading edge, like you said, technology of everything. And I am just real excited about the tools, but the opportunity, wow, it is really amazing. And I know you've been very successful, Steve. I am following in your footsteps. And like you said, the power of duplication is very important. But I want to ask you one final question, and then I'm going to let you go on your way because I know your time is valuable. Is there any final advice that you could give anybody out there that's looking for a network marketing business, and what they should look for and what they should do when they look for one?
Oh, that's a great question. And I think ultimately what we've got to think about really is what is it people want? What is it they're looking for? And I think, I can't, to your viewers now, Beverly, I have no idea what each individual person is looking for in their life. But most of it can be summed up that most people want freedom of time and freedom of financial constraints. So ultimately what we're really looking for is residual income, passive income, i.e. we want to be able to build something, work hard, it will take some time to get it going. And like any business, it takes a little time. But then basically they want the lifestyle that comes from a passive income. Yeah. So I think final words would be absolutely realize what, particularly Talk Fusion, because that's who you and I are associated with. But I think network marketing, I've been involved in this amazing industry now for 21 years and helped a huge amount of people earn a very strong lifestyle changing residual income. So what I would say to people is believe really in what this is possible, because it's when the stress of having residual income, money coming in with all your bills paid and everything just floating away from you, giving you the choices. And we all have different choices, whether it's for our church, whether it's for family, whether it's for travel, whatever material things like I love cars and things. So what I would say to people is understand the power of what this business can give you as far as choices in your life. Then take it seriously. And what I mean by that, even if somebody is saying, I'm going to be running it alongside my job, or I'm going to run it alongside my family commitments, or maybe I run my own business and it's going to be a secondary income, take it seriously for what it can do. Because it genuinely can. I'm a pizza man, Beverly, and it has totally changed my life. And that always sounds like a little, I don't mean it to, sort of evangelical. I'm saying that because it genuinely has. And more important to me now, I'm in a financial position that it's less about the money for me, and it still motivates me. But what more important to me is how many people I can help now. And I really mean that. One very quick story. I had a lovely lady, 74 years old, 2 weeks ago, did not have a computer, didn't have a webcam. Already, we've got her in the Talk Fusion business, making money. She's already sent some video emails. She just loves it. And once we showed her how to do it, she thought, this is a simple business. She sends people to our little presentation. Now, the point to that was this lady had basically her pension written off by some crazy banking thing that had happened in the UK here. So she was starting again at 74. Now, this lady's made, I don't know, $300-400 in the last couple of weeks, genuinely. And I'm thinking to myself, that story I can see so many times. So just to sum up, I would say the power of residual income to give someone choices to do the things in life we want to do, and then combine that with the fact of the ability of taking it seriously of what we have here, really. And it's an amazing business. It really is. And I know now, you're excited by it. I'm excited by it. But it's, the difference that we can make in people's lives in so many ways, not just about the money, in so many ways. Yeah,
I think that's what brought me into network marketing, is because I have a compassion to help others. So, for me to be successful, I have to do that. And I like doing that. I like seeing people get out of, problems with money by helping them with this business. So I do thank you so much, Steve, for taking the time to do this with me and share your story, because you've got a great story and you are an amazing trainer, an amazing leader. And I'm so thankful that we are getting to know each other. And I look forward to meeting you in person very soon.
Well, thank you, Beverly. And enjoyed chatting. So thank you very much for the time now. And obviously, from anything I can do to help anyone, really, I just value that. So thanks for getting together now.
Oh, you're welcome. And guys, if you're looking for a business, Steve and I would love to see you join our team. But thanks for listening to our interview. Hope you got some good tips. And come back soon, because I'll have another interview before too long. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.